Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Clash of Clans video. This is Trilbyte Gaming, and I'm Rift. So this should be probably our second Clash of Clans video, and we'll try to push out as much content as we can about Clash of Clans as well. But today, I guess we're going to be focusing mainly on the builder base, because I do know that a lot of people don't find the builder base as interesting as the home village, and maybe that could be probably because of attacking strategies. It might just not be working out for you, or it's just you're struggling to get like a lot of loot, which is understandable. So today I just want to maybe go over like a few maybe attack strategies that can help you progress really well in terms of the builder base, and just how to prioritize what you should upgrade in the builder base. So first, wait, I cannot do that. Okay. So when upgrading every single time to get to your builder hall, I would do similar. I would upgrade the similar buildings in terms of the home village. Definitely start with the collectors, or sorry, not the collectors, the storages for everything. That way, you can use runes, and you can get the most value out of them because they work as the same as the home village as well. Aside from runes, so all of them, there's just four, or not runes, storages. There should just be four in here. I can't do this because then I have a building or obstacle in there. But yeah, you have your 2 gold and 2 elixir storages. So I would say after those, definitely get into your lab. Try to get this as completed as possible. As you can see, as Builder Hall 9, ever since they dropped the update, I've been focusing on unrushing. Since I just rushed to Builder Hall 9 to get auto, or Bob before it was called auto, but now it's called auto. But as you can see here in this lab, I pretty much have everything maxed out except for the barbs, which are currently going to go to level 15. And then I'll just have 3 more levels after that. So I've just been pretty much dumping all of my elixir into the lab. Yeah. Because aside from the lab, I just have walls here. And yeah, because I think all of my gold mines and storages are upgraded. So most of your builder base upgrades will be gold. So definitely keep that in mind, especially when you're progressing as well. So definitely after the storages, do your lab. Also do your clock tower. Definitely getting those extra few minutes is definitely crucial. It just helps like a normal builder potion on the home village by speeding up all upgrades. And then I would also recommend, after doing your raid weekends, if you do have a lot of excess raid medals, like over here, I have about 2,000, which I guess it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's a lot, but, but I would recommend grabbing a few clock tower potions. You don't have to, because right now, since they limited the cap for all of the resources, I would really only buy that if you're like trying to get an upgrade done. Otherwise, just farm it. But I would recommend research potions first, and then possibly clock tower potions if that's something you're interested in. But besides that, then you want to work your way into defenses after those, and now you have 2 permanent builders, which is awesome. So I would just try to focus on one type of defense and then work your way into it, whether that's like starting off with your firecrackers, just do one at a time until you get that one to max out, and just move on to another firecracker, and then another one, and so on. Do this with your mortar, your double cannon, crushers, all of that. And then since you have 2 builders, and if you have excess amount of one resource over the other, just make sure that you're well aware that most of your upgrades will require gold. So in the meantime, if you do have, go ahead and pop those heroes down, or go ahead and get the lab done, or you can also use them on these walls. Like I'm a builder hall 9, and right now I'm trying to get all my walls to level 8. Yeah. But anyways, that's just kind of a brief rundown on how you can kind of prioritize your buildings in terms of what you want to do and upgrade every single time you go to a builder hall. I can probably do a more like stronger in-depth guide about that if you guys want to see that. But in terms of leagues right now, I don't think you should be too worried about this, especially since the leagues, like the star bonus rewards, they're not very like drastic. Like they're about 20k each from the platinums. They're 15k in titaniums, I believe. Yeah, and then in steel they're like also 15. So it doesn't look like there's too much variation in terms of the star bonuses. So if you're in a stud league like platinum, titanium, even emerald or higher, like I would say that's pretty decent. I personally don't focus too much on these trophies, but I don't want to drop too much. So in terms of attacking armies, I would definitely recommend having an air army and a ground army. So for my ground army, I have P.E.K.K.A.s and a bomber, and then plus my battle machine off there. And these are the reinforcements, so we don't need to worry about those. But in terms of these guys over here, it's best to have a nice strong ground army, and I think P.E.K.K.A.s do that really well because they do really good damage, and their ability is also nice as well. And then where's the barracks? The bomber is also very good as well. Oh, that just brings you here, and then you go here. There we go. So the P.E.K.K.A.'s got the overcharge, whatever. It basically just does an explosive amount of damage, which is nice. And overall, the P.E.K.K.A., it just does some decent damage. So that's probably not the best color. There we go. There we go. It does 500 damage per second. So if you keep it alive, then it does really well. And then the bomber, having 1 or 2 is typically good, but the ability is very nice considering you can open up so many walls with it, especially if you want to funnel your P.E.K.K.A.s towards the core of the base. And I just think that it's a really good troop. It is a little bit sad that you only get like 1 bomber per slot, and same thing for the P.E.K.K.A.s, but that is a little bit unfortunate for the update. And then for like, I guess an air army, you could just do entirely all baby dragons. You could do all of them because they have 2 abilities. They have the tantrum and the fiery sneeze. Or you could do the minion and dropship combo. Those are not bad options either. The minions and then the dropships and the minions. So I'm going to go ahead and walk you through one of my attack strategies here. So here we go. So every time you see a base, it's very good to identify how many air defense, air bombs, or sorry, not air defense, firecrackers. It's best to identify the firecrackers, air bombs, and any other supporting air units. So archer towers too, but you don't need to keep those in mind. So you see that there's 1, 2, 3, 4 total specific air targeting defenses. So that's a big no when it comes to trying to attack with an air defense or with an air army. So I would just recommend going in with the ground army. So what you're going to want to do is, for me, I tend to find myself going for some of the big defenses like the Mega Tesla. So going towards it in this vicinity, or oh wait, sorry, you can go try to come at it at try to come at it at different angles there. I think that's what I end up doing, but I definitely want to hit the Mega Tesla at my strongest, otherwise it's going to completely wipe me out later. So let's go ahead and see what I end up doing. Yep, so I just end up spreading the P.E.K.K.A.s around in a U formation, and then I send that bomber in down here, and just send the P.E.K.K.A.s in. Because my goal is to try to get rid of the Mega Tesla and the lava launcher, because these are like core defenses over there. And then we're just going to see what happens. So just try to take out as many buildings as possible. Hold on to the abilities for the P.E.K.K.A.s, and only use them when you see them effective. Otherwise, you're not really getting as much value as you would for them, because I would recommend trying to save them for the second village because you're already going to be at a disadvantage since you have less troops. And on top of that, your troops won't be at full HP. So we're going to be able to breeze right through this one. Some bases will be harder because of their formation or their defense levels compared to your troop levels. Okay, yeah, so let's go ahead and pause this one here. So after I 3-star the first base, my goal is try to get at least a 4-star. So I always try to end up targeting Otto's outpost because I feel like that's pretty much always on the outside and it's like a guaranteed fourth star. So I always find that very helpful. But also if you look here, there aren't too many air defenses or air targeting defenses. I believe that X was on ground. There might be another hidden Tesla here, but since my goal is to get the Otto's outpost, I'll probably be coming in towards the open side. So let's try to just see what I end up doing here. Yep. So I just spread out the P.E.K.K.A.s to make sure that I funnel, and actually I end up going this way. Because there's good core defenses here that I can easily get with the battle machine's ability. And yeah, we just start working I had one P.E.K.K.A. over here, funnel, one over here, and then the battle machine just goes in. And the battle machine is easily clears the builder hall. And now what I do is I already have that 4th star, so I'm just sending in these baby dragons one at a time to try to get as much defense percentage as possible. So I did get one, and I think there was a Tesla there. There might have been an Archer Tower there. My goal was to try to get this baby dragon to go towards the firecracker, but it ends up going towards the cannon, which is a little bit unfortunate. See, after that, it's going to go here. I thought it was going to go there, but it's unfortunate. But I did end up getting at least, I think, 178%. So I got a 5-star, which is nice. And then, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I got a 5-star. Let me see if I can find it. I know I do have, some of them go sideways. I think for some of these bronze ones, I just force close it just to try to get my star bonuses in. But here, this one I also did, I did the full-on battle. So this one you might see a little bit more often, but I pressed the wrong pause button. Sorry about that. But yes, you can see that the Mega Tesla is over here on the right-hand side, and I'm starting to send my troops in here. I have P.E.K.K.A.s on the outside. Oh. I have a P.E.K.K.A. over here and a P.E.K.K.A. over here funneling, so I can just send in the majority. I can send in the majority of my troops towards the Mega Tesla. Because I feel like the Mega Tesla, if you don't take it out at the beginning, it will take you out. So I feel like it's definitely a priority when entering the base. When you have all of your troops, you can easily take it out. And then also, I forgot to mention, but I did see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If you see at least 3 firecrackers, or 2, and then plus air bombs and 2 other firecrackers, that's almost a no for the air army. So, easy way to go with the ground army. Obviously, you can see this is just pretty easy cleanup. Just go around this way and you should be fine. Let's go ahead and speed this part up. And then we should be fine. And then a lot of troops did survive, actually, which worked out really well. And then go back to 1 speed. So now, same thing here. Goal is to try to get out of the outpost. So I send in the battle machine from the least dangerous side. And then I probably will send in funneling and support troops on the sides. So let's see. Go ahead, put this up. Yep, so perfect, exactly like I said. Got the supporting and the funneling troops, the P.E.K.K.A.s, and then I didn't have my bomber. So yeah, so I just break through the walls. And then I should be able to get the Otto's outpost relatively easy. And since I was able to get that, I just have 1 more baby dragon. So the goal was to get these 2, but I think what ends up happening is a mine ends up killing me after this. So I'm like, all fine, and then the mega mine goes off. So if there was no mine, I would have 6-starred that. But If you guys want like something simple that you want to take away from this video, definitely check whenever you're scouting a base. First, I would recommend having two armies. You want an air like an air army. Oops. You want an air army, and then you want like a ground army, because certain bases, now that they are smaller, they will be targeting specific troops or specific attacking styles. So like in this base here, if you were to attack this one, let's see if you can actually, here, let's do the scout view. So this is what you would see. So this would not be a bad option for a for an air attack, because you can see I only have one firecracker, I've got an air bombs, and then I've got the archer towers here. So this would not be a bad idea for a air army, because there's a lot of defenses here that's targeting the ground. Like there's 4 cans here, lava launcher. I mean, there's defense that target both air and ground here, but oops, my bad. But I would say this is definitely the play to go for an air army. And I would not recommend just spamming all your troops over here towards the builder hall just to try to get that star, because it's only 1 star. I would recommend sending in maybe a baby dragon here. Okay, wait, there we go. Maybe send in a baby dragon here, baby dragon there, and up in the top corners here. So basically you want to make sure that you spread out your troops so that you can encompass everything and get the entirety of the base, because you also do not know where traps are here. So like you don't want to send in too many traps here, because like if you send in all your troops here, the mine should be able to kill them really fast. So also make sure that when you're designing your base, that if you're targeting a specific attack style, so like this base here seems to be very anti-air. So what I ended up doing is putting all of these traps. I think all the mines are targeted towards air, which is really helpful. And then you have obviously the spring traps, just basically moving troops around the base. So definitely keep that in mind. Use your traps to counteract your weaknesses. And then if we were to go over here, as you can see, this is a very heavy air base with 4 firecrackers. And wait, what would you see? Yeah, so 4 firecrackers, that archer tower. There's only a mortar, giant cannon, and double cannon, and archer. Oh, actually, there's a lot. This one would actually be a little bit tough since you have both of the crushers. That's another defense that you want to look for when targeting, on deciding which army you want to use. If you see about like three or more firecrackers or plus an air bombs, you probably don't want to rock an air army. Or if you see 2 crushers, you probably don't want to rock the ground army. But aside from that, that's gonna do it for this video. I just wanted to make a video demonstrating how to maybe progress a little bit faster in your builder base if you're not finding as much success as you would like to. I would definitely recommend having 2 strong armies and upgrading them as consistent as possible, and then just making sure that you can base read as efficiently as possible in order to get those 6 stars. But that's going to pretty much do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.